I am slowly and kind of getting the hang of it, little by little. I'm trying to get a hang of this thing. So I'm back again, and I'm proceeding to talk about the CBT, the day 2 part. And so this is a part 3 or part 2 take of the video. So anyway, to proceed, the next video demo we watched was about employee store theft. And committing that is a big no-no. No. Then the last video was about explaining the difference between empathy and sympathize, which this was an interesting video and cutely animated, too. Now, was such an act was being practiced in Wegmans? So was the practice of empathy and sympathize was being practiced in Wegmans? Like I was going to say, little yes and heavy no. So I think that was the last video done. The next thing was go to the next room, which was the computer room, and finish off the rest of the CBT programming. From that programming, I could only remember some of the computer courses, or say demos, about the do's and don'ts. I remember one which was about the pallet jack and the different pallets, one made out of wood and the other made of plastic. For the plastic pallet, sometimes the items can slip out of place from the plastic palette. So from the demo video, it was explained about the difference of the pallets, one made of wood, one made of plastic. And it was explained when there's the plastic pallet with items stacked on top, there'll be times where items may slip off out of place when using the pallet jack. In order to move the pallets in place, or when it arrives from shipment. So when listening watching that video, I thought to myself, I hope to only deal with the wood pallet and hopefully never the plastic ones. Out of fear of the fact that I tend to be clumsy and a tad bit short-sighted. Yeah, so I tend to be clumsy and a tad bit short-sighted when it comes to being aware of my surroundings, so that nothing which is stacked up doesn't fall like dominoes out of place when using the pallet jack if there's a plastic pallet. That was my most worry. At thought of the time, my most worryful thought at the time. So, and also the rule is no horse playing. Horse playing not allowed. No. And that's something to say about, but no horse playing when operating with the pallet jacks. After watching that demo, you finish off with a pop quiz, and it's multiple choices, which I was able to pass on that test. Now, there was also a video demonstration about the electric when using the electric pallet jack, and sadly and heartbreakingly so, I could not pass the pop quiz for the life of me. Even when I asked and let Kay know with my struggle, she herself couldn't pass the pop quiz for the life of the both of us. So it was agreed that I just skip it and try again next time. I even learned when it comes to operating the electric pallet jack, you have to be certified licensed for it. Well, heck, I don't have I don't own any license. I don't drive a car. So, of course, I have no idea about driving any vehicles. Now, I have no idea how many times I've kept calling Kate for help when it comes to dealing with the CBT. Not calling for her too many times, but I did felt like I was bothering her too much. So that was when the moment I first met the department manager of the grocery section. And at first I didn't know he was my boss at the time. And of course, I should have read in and study the sheets, the paper of the folder that was given to us during at the orientation. Um, I didn't study it, sadly. I should have but whenever Kay was away, she will tell me to, you know, so if I need help. Kay tells me she's going to be away from the office, she'll advise me or suggest that if I need any help, I can ask my former boss. He was in the office with her at the time. And even in that moment, I felt nervous bothering him the way I was bothering Kay. So I felt bad, you know, bothering either one of them. So, anyways, in the middle of the CBT, there was also a demo about how to use and work on the runners, and that one about the do's and don'ts. There was even a video about when getting into a situation. Here's the thing, even in the future, God forbid, encountering terrorism attacks. You have no idea how many times I have watched that video for every job I applied for or almost applied for and worked. I bet every company have employees watch that video. Um, Mind you, it was my third or fourth time seeing that. I guess it was one of the constant reminders of the catastrophic events encountered that happened in the past, and we to learn from it of the past. So yeah. So the CBT, the day two of it was sure long and boring, and maybe it was the reasons why I'm not able to remember much of it. It was long and boring, but at least I pulled through the best way possible. So after completing this long, boring, and sort of forgettable CBT, the next thing was to place a profile, asking questions about things that others or someone don't know about yourself. So yeah, I like to write that down. Another thing was if if I think applying for a different occupation, like what other position job you might be interested. I chose, working for the meat section or bakery, just stuff like that. And then I ordered for some, like I said before, I ordered for some more Wegmans shirts, and I got the slip proof shoes to go with it. Oh yes, the shirts, there were three more. So I had a total of 6 Wegman shirts. So I'm gonna come again next time. One last thing, I forgot. I want to go back about the pallet jack. One of the rules is no horseplay, and also not to be under the influence while operating the pallet jack, whether it's the electric or manual. So I can remember the moment back in the Wegman Brooklyn location. One particular employee was doing just that. He was horseplaying, but we that was like let off, slide off for a bit, brushed off aside. So and yeah, okay, he got away with it. Also, what else? Yes, so the next so the next time is my introduction, me meeting the first time of team leader 1. That's the next video. Until again, next time. Bye.